Imagine hiking through the Grand Canyon, when suddenly you discover a hidden cave filled with ancient artifacts, statues of Egyptian gods, mysterious hieroglyphs, and tunnels that no one is allowed to enter. Sounds impossible, right? But what if I told you this story was actually reported in a US newspaper and then quietly disappeared? Tonight, we uncover the mystery of the Grand Canyon's hidden Egyptian treasure and why some people believe the truth was never meant to be found. Stay till the end because the final detail makes this story even more disturbing. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into one of the most controversial and fascinating mysteries in American history, a story that blends ancient civilizations, secret caves, and government silence. This is not a movie plot. This is based on a real newspaper article published in 1909. So let's travel back in time to the heart of the Grand Canyon. The discovery that shocked America. In April 1909, the Arizona Gazette published a shocking report. It claimed that an explorer named G.E. Kincaid, working with funding from the Smithsonian Institution, had discovered massive underground chambers deep inside the Grand Canyon. These were not ordinary caves. According to the report, inside were Egyptian-style statues, copper weapons, ancient tablets, mummified bodies, and symbols that looked exactly like hieroglyphs. The tunnels were said to stretch for hundreds of feet, forming an entire underground city carved into the canyon walls. And then, suddenly, the story vanished. No follow-up, no official explanation, and no confirmation from the Smithsonian. Who was G.E. Kincaid? Kincaid was described as an experienced explorer who spent years navigating the dangerous Colorado River. He claimed he accidentally discovered the cave while floating along a canyon cliff and noticed a hidden opening. He entered using ropes, and what he found was beyond imagination. According to the report, some rooms were filled with tools and everyday items, while others seemed to be used for religious rituals. One chamber reportedly contained a statue resembling Buddha sitting in a cross-legged position but wearing Egyptian symbols. This strange mix of cultures only deepened the mystery. Why the Smithsonian denied everything? Here's where things get suspicious. The Smithsonian Institution later stated that they had no record of Kincaid, no such expedition ever happened, and no artifacts were ever recovered. But then, why did a major newspaper publish such a detailed report? Some researchers believe the Smithsonian wanted to rewrite history, because if ancient Egyptians had reached America, it would completely change everything we know about human civilization. It would mean transoceanic travel happened thousands of years earlier than mainstream history accepts, and that idea is extremely controversial. Strange place names inside the canyon. Even today, parts of the Grand Canyon have strange names like Temple of Isis, Tower of Ra, Temple of Horus, Pyramid of Cheops. These are all connected to ancient Egypt. Why would American land formations be named after Egyptian gods? Some say it was just creative naming by explorers. Others believe these names were inspired by something much older, something that had already been discovered. And here's the most chilling part. Many of the caves in these areas are now off limits to the public. No hiking, no climbing, no questions, just silence. And silence is often where the biggest mysteries hide. Could Egyptians really reach America? Let's be realistic for a moment. Ancient Egyptians were expert shipbuilders. They traded across the Mediterranean, the Red Sea, and possibly beyond. Some ancient maps even suggest long-distance ocean routes were known thousands of years ago. If small groups traveled west and reached the Americas, they may have settled secretly, far from large populations, and over time, their civilization could disappear without a trace, except for a few hidden caves and forgotten newspaper articles. the most disturbing possibility. Here's the thought that truly sends chills down the spine. If these discoveries were real and they were deliberately buried to protect certain historical narratives, if history is not incomplete but carefully edited, if ancient global civilizations existed, it would mean human history is far more advanced and far more mysterious than we've been told. And that's a truth some institutions may not want to admit. Final thoughts. To this day, no official investigation has ever confirmed or disproven what was reported in 1909. No artifacts were displayed, no caves were publicly explored, and no answers were ever given. Just rumors, just denials, and just enough strange details to keep this mystery alive for over a century. Maybe the Grand Canyon holds more than beautiful views. Maybe it holds secrets that history was never ready to accept. If you enjoy real-life mysteries that challenge what we think we know about the past, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share this story with someone who loves ancient secrets. More unbelievable hidden history stories are coming very soon.